Guys, if you need a honey bottle farm, this is definitely the farm for you. We're going to talk about collecting a whole bunch of honey while you AFK. This video is all about honey. It's sweet. Get it? Enjoy. Why are honey bottles useful? Well, you can use them to craft honey blocks and sugar. And you can also drink them. For me personally, the honey block is the way to go. Alright guys, so the way that this honey bottle farm works is we have some comparators reading bees' nests. Bees' nests work a little bit better than beehives for some reason in this. And we have some lights, indicator lights, that let us know when it's almost full. This farm is extremely easy to make. It's really pretty light on resources. You will need quite a few hoppers, but that's easy to do. If you really wanted to, you could use a minecart with a hopper and save yourself some iron. The only thing that's heavy on is you will need tons and tons of glass bottles, which we will talk about at the end of the video. Enough chit chat, let's get going. But before we get going, let's acknowledge that all these zombies are hanging out under the trees. Smart guys. Okay, just to make it easier on myself, I'm going to just mirror this farm over here, so let me clear off some space. Let's lay down a double chest. And we're not going to make this one as large as this one, but we are going to use the same concepts. You are going to need 2 hoppers for every bee's nest that you use. So let's do 1, 2, that's 1 bee's nest. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to use 3 bee's nests, which means 6 hoppers. Then we need dirt or grass, and we are going to place down a row here and another row right here, just like that. Now on every other grass, we're actually going to break it just like this. I'm going to run 1 more row of grass here, just like that. There we go. So these are our 3 spots for our bees' nests. Now we're going to lay down 1, 2 temporary blocks. Then we're going to take a bee's nest, which you can get by using Silk Touch. Place it right there. Do the same thing in all of our spots. Now let's break the blocks underneath, just like this. And now for the redstone. So behind these bees' nests, we're going to place 1, 2 blocks, just like that on all of them. Now you don't have to use redstone lamps. I just like to because it helps us know when our honey is about to be harvested. So we're going to place 1 here on each one of our bees' nests. Then we need a temporary block here. And then another redstone lamp here, just like that. Let's go ahead and place down a comparator here, like that. And then we'll do redstone here and redstone here. And now we can place down glass like that. And the reason we have to use glass here is that way it doesn't cut off the redstone. We can still keep running redstone. So we're going to put redstone there. We are going to do a temporary block here, just like this, and another redstone lamp, like that. We can keep running our redstone on top of these lamps. Now we need another temporary block here. Here, let me use cobblestone for my temporary block so I remember which one I'm breaking. And now we will need dispensers, not droppers, facing down towards the bees' nests. Just like that. We're going to break these and run a redstone down. You will have to sneak or crouch to get the redstone on those. Okay, and I did say these blocks here were temporary, but you can actually keep those blocks. You don't have to tear those down. Now we need a hopper for each one of the dispensers going into the dispensers like this. And now we are going to need tons and tons and tons of glass bottles. So we're going to open this up and just load this up with glass bottles just like this. You basically want to fill up the dispenser completely full of glass bottles. They do stack up to 64, so you need to be ready for that. And then I would even go as far as to fill up these hoppers with glass bottles as well. Now, the reason that you want to do this is if you don't fill these up with glass bottles, what happens is the dispenser will start dispensing the actual honey bottles. They won't make their way down here, and it'll kind of ruin the whole system. So you want to make sure that this is full of glass bottles, which is why we're using these hoppers to keep this thing full. You don't need to worry about the hoppers. It's just when they run out, you need to refill them. Now all we have to do is enclose this thing and bring in our bees. So we are going to enclose it with glass. That way we can see what's going on. On the edges, I'm going to use wood. That just makes it look a little more professional. All right, so I'm building up glass walls back here. We're basically just enclosing this whole thing. You can even put glass above this chest. It will still open because glass is a transparent block. Okay, you really want to go around and check and make sure all your holes are covered up. When bees escape, it's really frustrating, and that's me speaking from experience. Okay, then over here we're going to place a door, and we can use that door to get in and out. Now we need some flowers. I would just go ahead and put those on any piece of grass. And then we can actually breed our bees. And you could just keep breeding the bees if you want to. Or you can try and bring them in from elsewhere. We all know that that will take forever, so let's go ahead and just spawn these bad boys in. You want to have a surplus of bees. And now, as the bees enter and exit these beehives, it starts filling up with honey. Let's give it a little bit of time. As you can see, all these are starting to fill up with honey. This one's almost full. Once this light goes off, we know that we have harvested some honey. The honey is going to be shot out through these dispensers and get caught by these hoppers and get deposited into this chest. Okay, and we have our first honey bottle. And oh, another one just went off. That should be 2. Yep. So, as we AFK, we're going to get more and more honey bottles. I hope you guys enjoyed this honey bottle farm build. And as always, thanks for watching.